It's time for Game 7. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 20 of this Vinny J NHL 22 Be a Pro series. And today, I'm obviously playing Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final here in my Vinny J NHL 22 Be a Pro series. It is the 20th and final episode of this series. So regardless if we win or lose this game, well, if we win this game, we win the Stanley Cup. If we lose this game, we lose the Stanley Cup. But this last episode of a series, regardless of if we win the Stanley Cup or lose the Stanley Cup, because, well, I'm asking for NHL 23 for Christmas, and Christmas is like a week away. And even if I don't get, like I said, I am asking for NHL 23 for Christmas, which is like a week away. And even if I don't get NHL 23 for Christmas, I will then buy. If I don't get NHL 23 for Christmas, then I will buy NHL 23 with my own money. So I would did it for Christmas. And if I don't, I would get NHL 23 for Christmas, and if I don't, then I'll buy NHL 23 with my own money. This has been a great series, all 20 episodes, including this episode. There's a playlist for a series there's a playlist for this series that has this episode plus all the other 19 episodes, and that playlist will be in Eye in the Sky in the top right-hand corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. But it's the Flyers and the Kraken, as you can see right there. Game 7, like I said, the game's in Seattle because the Seattle's on the right here. We're the home team. I already knew that because we have more points than the Flyers. The Kraken were the best team in the NHL points-wise, so they won the President's Trophy, which goes to the team, to the team that has the most points in the NHL, which were the Seattle Kraken. And remember this, the Kraken's first year as an NHL franchise. They defied all odds, won the President's Trophy, had the most points in the league. So they won the President's Trophy and then made the playoffs, obviously. Beat the Jets, then beat the Golden Knights, then beat the Blackhawks, and then the Kraken after the Kraken beat the Jets, Golden Knights, and Blackhawks in the playoffs, the Kraken were going to play the Flyers in the Stanley Cup Final, and the Flyers had a three games to 1 series lead. But the Kraken have fought back, never gave up, won Game 5 in Seattle, and won Game 6 in Philadelphia. And now Game 7 is back in Seattle, and it's a winner-take-all Game 7 of the 2022 Stanley Cup Final. Here's the calendar. And I'll show you the calendar plus the playoff bracket or playoff tree or whatever you want to call it, and then we'll get into Game 7 right away here. But yeah, well, let's look at the entire calendar. Back to May, you can see Jets series, which is our first round series. We won that series in 7 games. We blew a 3-1 series lead, but ended up still winning Game 7 though, 4-2. Then we beat the Golden Knights 4-1. One in the Golden Knights series, which was the second round series. We won games 1, 2, and 3. Lost Game 4, but then won Game 5. That sent us to the Western Conference Finals. Then the Blackout series, we won Game 1, lost Game 2, but then won Games 3 and 4, and then 3 and 4 to be up 3 games to 1. But then we did lose Game 5, 5-4 in overtime, and so then we were only up 3 games to 2 going into Chicago, but won that game 5-2 to send us to the Stanley Cup Final, where we're going to be playing the Philadelphia Flyers. Won Game 1, 5-3, but lost Games 2, 3, and 4. And we were down 3 games to 1 to Philly. We were down 3 games to 1 to the Flyers. We have fought back. The Kraken also have never given up. They fought back. The Kraken have, and they never given up. As we won Game 5, 6-4 in Seattle, and then we won Game 6, 5-4 in overtime in Philadelphia. And in this game where we won 5-4 in overtime, which was in Game 6, we were down 3-0 in this game. Then we scored 4 unanswered in the second period that made it 4-3. Flyers ended up tying it at 4 in the third period, but then in overtime the Kraken pulled it out and won it with like 5 minutes left to go in overtime, and it was into a Yoel Armia overtime game winner with, I believe, 5:44 to go in overtime, and that sent us back to Seattle for Game 7. And also in Game 6, in overtime, Vinny J got injured and was out. That was about 5 minutes in the overtime, give or take. He was injured, but then thankfully we still won the game despite me being injured, as Joel Armia was the hero in that game. Now we're about to play Game 7. First I got sim up to it because the reason I haven't simmed up to the day yet. What? I already did. The reason I haven't simmed up to the day of Game 7 is because there might be a cutscene with the media, so that's why. There might be. There's a conversation. Yeah, there is a conversation with the media. That's why I haven't simmed up to the game yet, or to the day of Game 7. Because I figured there would be a cutscene about Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Vinny, some players go their entire Vinny, some players go their whole career without this opportunity. How does it feel to be one game away from winning it all? Well, we're one game away from winning it all. The Flyers are also the Flyers and the Kraken are both one game away from winning it. Or the Flyers and the Kraken are both one game away from winning it all. It doesn't matter to me how ugly it is. All I want is for us to come out on top, or winning the Stanley Cup would be one more accolade on my hockey resume. I can't wait to lift it when the game ends. Let's just go to the team answer. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me how ugly it is. All I want for us is to come out on top. That is true. How do you plan on making sure you lift the cup and the Flyers do not? I'm gonna leave everything on the ice if you're not gonna I'm going to leave everything on the ice if you're not gonna I can't speak, sorry. I'm not gonna leave everything on the ice if you're not giving 100%. I don't know what you're doing here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. I'm going to leave everything on the ice if you're not giving 100%. I don't know what you're doing here. One game to win it all. Incredible entertainment. They're feeling the pressure now. They are. Okay. Sorry I read super slowly. Usually I don't do that, but it is what it is. Usually I don't do that, but it's just kind of hard to... It's not hard to see the conversation on the screen. It's not hard to see the conversation on the screen. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right and stuff. So reach at least, I have a lot of challenges and a lot of pluses here. Reach at least an A on the overall grade and win the next game, which is Game 7. And then also have plus 75 management, plus 1 slap shot accuracy, plus 1 slap shot power, and then plus 1 for wrist shot accuracy and wrist shot power. So I have plus 1 for slap shot accuracy, slap shot power, and then plus 1 for wrist shot accuracy and wrist shot power. So yeah, that aside, I just want to get into this game now. Vinny J in the Kraken sweatshirt, pants, and hat. And the jersey right there. Obviously, we're the home team. I am really nervous. Here we go. Game 7 is here on June 18th, 2022. Flyers at Kraken in Seattle to win the Stanley Cup. We'll have a winner and we'll have a loser of the Stanley Cup after this game. Hopefully we're the winner and they're the losers. Home uniforms for us, away uniforms for them. They have a better offense and defense, the Flyers do, but we have a better goalie. Set-ins per usual, like they've been the entire, like the set-ins are the same way they've been the entirety, the set-ins are the same way they have been for the entirety of the series. Style traditional, length 5 minutes, skill pro, on ice trainer, adaptive. This is the last episode of a series, regardless of if we win or lose this game. This is the last episode of a series, regardless of if we win or lose this game. And this is the last episode of a series, and most likely, this is the last episode of a series and my last NHL 22 video. So last episode of the series and my last NHL 22 video overall, because this is my last NHL 22 series that is still ongoing. Here we go. Kraken have fought all year, have defined all odds, and have shot the world. Can they shot the world even more by winning the Stanley Cup? We'll find out. You guys will find out, and I will find out by the end of the video. There's Vinny J all suited up before any fans are in the building, as he's in the tunnel right there. This might be the thumbnail right now. My goodness, you can see Client Pledge Arena at the bottom of the scoreboard right there, and that triangle right there. Nothing changes. Well, a lot of things change, but it is what it is. Let's watch the presentation. James Cybulski, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. It's obviously just another game. Both teams, all the players for both teams are probably really nervous. I'm nervous as well, and you guys might be at home as well. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter. As we're on your way in Game 7, as we lose the open and draw, Giroux kind of lost the puck as we're on your way in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Whoever wins this game will win. Whoever wins this game will win the Stanley Cup. Here's Gord Everly. Oh, saved by Hart. But whoever wins this game will obviously win the Stanley Cup. First whistle, 1 minute in. Or first whistle of Game 7 comes exactly 1 minute into the hockey game. Here we go. Gord and Everly are two line mates. I'm over at left one. We lose the face-off. Here's Voracek. All these players are ready to win the Stanley Cup, but only half of them will. And that got intercepted by Larson. Here's Giordano, our captain. And a shot by Giordano hit a skate of a Flyers player, and then Hart covers it. I already cut the grass.
Did you?
Yes. Here we go. No store. I already cut the grass. Please stop. Here we go. Here's Provorov. Oh, come on. If we lose this, I'm going to be really sad. Well, disappointed. Probably both. Here we go. Here's Vinny J down behind the net. Up to Eberle, or up to Dord, but it got intercepted. Then Dord's stick was lifted. Here's Voracek. How did he get that back? My goodness. How did that go in? Of course, Claude Giroux, the Flyers captain, gets his team on the board first in Game 7. Off the post and in. But, like, man alive. Off the left post, I believe, and in. And 16-13 to go in the first, assisted by Voracek, and the Flyers strike first here in Game 7. Here's Voracek. And how did that not go in? But how does that get all the way through there? And now it's 2-0. Now Voracek scored. You did see it at the end of the last clip. It hit the same post as Giroux's goal. So 2 goals in like a minute, both off the same post and in. Yeah, they got a couple of goals and we're already down 2-0. We were down 3-0 in the last game and came back to win 5-4 in overtime, but I mean, there's still over 2.5 periods to play, but my goodness. I mean, there's no defense. I mean, I'm in the slot, but no one else is there. And we can't win a face-off either. I mean, I don't think we've won one face-off. I mean, there's no defense. I mean, come on, still plenty of time here. I mean, you just walk right, come on, we needed that to go. We don't want to be down 3-0 because came back in the last game, but this is, it's stopped by Driedger as we're 7 minutes into Game 7 here. Here's Eberle, score! Blocker side on Hart, and we're on the board. It's 2-1. As the Kraken are on the board here in Game 7. 19th goal of the playoffs for Eberle. I didn't get any points or anything. I guess I got a +1, so now I have a -1 for +/-. It's 2-1 though. And it's now 3-1. 10:04 to go in the first, but we're on the power play. 5-on-3 for 27 seconds. Here we go. We're down 2, but we're on the 5-on-3 power play. Chance to at least get back to it within 1 here. Oh my goodness. Oh, good poke by Eberle. Kept it alive. And out in front. Oh. Here we go. 16 seconds on the 5-on-3. And no way that doesn't go in. And then that pass was errant and went all the way back down. Driedger actually played it. I never see our goalie actually play the puck on that. Here we go. 5-on-4 for 90 seconds now. Up ahead. Over. Oh, darn it. I meant to send it through the crease instead. Hart was sent it right into Hart. and he covers it. Man. Well, we already have 4 goals here in the first period of Game 7. 9:26 to go in the first. 5-on-4 still for like a minute and like 20 seconds. Here we go. Oh, I got it through there, but made it in. The save was hard. What a save on Eberle. Here we go. 9:10 to go in the period. 1:10 to go in the power play. Here we go. Plenty of time. Pass it up. Here's Eberle. I'm trailing him. I don't like that look. Stopped by Hart. He threw it out to Ristolainen, and he clears. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Here we go. 3-1 Philly. Here we go. Here's Gord up the right side. Why does he toe drag like that? Just bring it into the zone. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. I double hit. I was calling for the pass and I double hit it. Come on. You just sit down, dude. Here's, well, the poke by Vinny J at the line, but of course they just keep the putt. 3 seconds. 8 minutes to go in the period, and it's cleared by Philly, and we do not score in the 5-on-3 or the 5-on-4. Go and get it! Darn it, I sent it backward accidentally. I gotta get off the ice before a big hit happens on me. There we go, so. I don't have any points yet. We're down 3-1. 41 seconds to go in the first period. Still 3-1. There we go. Come on. Here we go. There's Perry. Come on. I mean, finally someone did a hit. Here we go. 8 seconds. Let him for a buzzer beater maybe, but Eberle just toe drags to infinity. Come on. Pass it over. Oh. Of course, Hart made the save with his blocker. 1.4 to go. Puck goes out of play. But man, that was a good quality chance. First one for me, I think. But of course, it's that blocker. 1 second, and off the draw, it's tied up. End of the first period, 3-1 Flyers in Game 7. We were on 2-0, then it was 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Let's get into the second period right now. Still down by 2. 3-1 Philly. Here we go. Come on. We don't get the net goal. We cannot be down by 3. We don't get the net goal here. We don't have to tie up. We win the draw. Getting it is Eberle off the tie up and just keeps going backwards. I don't know. Come on. Here's Gord. Gord over. Oh, I got by him behind the net. Swooped all the way around. Oh. That's it. Oh, I was like, if I'm injured, I'm done, because I did injure on some of those. It's hit by Dreeder, and he covers 18:07 to go in the second, 3-1. But I shouldn't be taking those hits, but like, I'm not injured on that kind of hit in Game 6 in overtime. And if I'd have injured here, well, my season's over. It is usually. Here we go. We gotta get the next goal here. Come on, Hart. We're acting like Hart's like the unstoppable here. Here we go. Backdoor score. 3-2. What a setup. Yeah, well, Hart almost stopped that one. I thought he was gonna stop it, but he didn't. 16th goal of the year for 16th goal of the playoffs for Gord. As I had the primary assist, 3-2. As I believe, I'm not sure if passed it to me. I think Eberle passed it to me. But either way, I got the primary assist. Yeah, Eberle assisted by Vinny J. Eberle, scored by Gord. Here we go. Pass it, dude. Oh, did you poach? Oh. Oh. Oh, I got blocked. Oh, how did he did that? Here we go. But still, we're now within 1 again. 4 minutes into the second. And stopped by Dreeder. That was lucky. Darn it, I didn't mean to do that. What's on net? I died off the ice now. Oh, they're there. I was like, where's the bench? Or where's the doors? I don't... If I take a hit with like yellow bars, that's how I get injured. 10:20 to go in the second. It's 3-2 still. Come on. So we're halfway through Game 7 here in Seattle. 3-2 Flyers. Here's Nito Niederreiter, and I checked him from behind. Here we go back the other way. I have Eberle cutting towards the net. Oh. He was being interfered with, ref. And Hutt, but it's not by Hart. Top 10 in points, yeah, as well. Vinny J, Jordan Eberle, and Yanni Dort up there, along with some other players. Here we go. Come on, 9:09 to down in the second. 3-2 Flyers. Win it, Dort. And Dort does not win it. Here's Niederreiter again. A boat. Here's Dort. Dort busting right in, but he just lost it. Oh, did that. Oh. Here's Hayes. Lindblom just absolutely just sit down. Oh, what a hit. Oh, what a shot. Okay, that's my teammate. I lost it. Here's Voracek. Oh, how did I not poke that away? To play. Oh, that was gonna have it. Uh-oh. Oh my, that was a good block by. Then that was Giordano, our captain, was out of play. 6:17 to go in the second. Still 3-2. I'm still on the ice. Come on. Well, last time I scored was Game 5. I had a hat trick in Game 5. And then I had 2 assists in Game 6. There's Larson, up ahead, Gord. Gord! Shouldn't pass it to me when I'm right on the die. Here we go. Here's Couturier. And that was a bump. Here we go. Over. Oh, I blocked. Gotta get off the ice. I just don't want to get injured. Here we go. Come on. 4:15 to go. Maybe tie it. Yes! We tied the game as Jonas Donskoy tied the game. The reason I know that is because it said it on the left there. Donskoy tied the game. He's on like the second or third line. And Jarrett McCann, by the way, is injured. But yeah, it looks like, I'm going to look at the active tracker here. Goals, the only 2 goals was Yanni Dort with 17:34 to go in the second, and then Donskoy tied it with 2:13 to go in the second. And we were down 2-0 and 3-1, but we've come back again to tie it 3-3. And this game will be decided in the third period or later. Here we go. Shots are 22-18 in favor of Seattle. Time attack is basically even. Passing basically even. Faceoffs 14-14. We've had 2 power plays. We're 0 for 2 in the power play. Flyers haven't had a power play. Here we go. 1 period to decide it, most likely. To decide who's winning the Stanley Cup and who's losing the Stanley Cup. Hopefully we're winning it. I don't know. I have 1 assist. I assisted on Dort's goal. It'd be cool if I got the game-winning goal. I don't know. Let's get into the third period here in Game 7, tied at 3. Last regulation period of the season and of this series. Here we go. Last regulation period, that is. Here we go. I'm actually really nervous. My heart's beating. My pulse might be like 150. I'm kidding about that, but... Now, a penalty, yes! They finally called it. I mean, yeah, I was like, that's an elbow, ref. That's on Voracek, and we're on the power play. First time in the third time overall. And I guess I'm not, I should be on the second unit. Or they put the second unit out there, I'm on the first. I don't know, 27 seconds to down. I believe I'm on the first unit, but then it's just put the second unit out there, but I want to do that first. But 27 seconds, still time. Just gotta win the face-off. And I'm on the right one, I didn't know that. Oh, go the other side! I thought it was open! Oh, poke checked away my heart. Oh, how did that not go in? It hit the post! And then Hart covered it. Are you kidding me? That was a dime. That was a great pass. Man. Here we go. 13 seconds to go on the power play. Here we go. Off the tie-up, we lose it. And that's going to be it for the power play, but in a second, did hit by Yarncrow. 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it. Oh my, what a hit. Oh, I was going to hit that guy, but he turned. 17 minutes to go, tied at 3. Here we go. Can't have a stake now. Good play by Gord. Here we go. Here's Eberle. Oh, I didn't expect he was going to pass it. Darn it. Here we go. Provorov. Oh. And I blocked it or something. I hit something. Oh, Depote. Oh, how does he... I think I ran into him accidentally after I poked it away. Come on. Pass it sooner. Depote. Feed me. Feed me. You didn't miss anything. The putt's in the Flyers zone. 13:47 to go in the third. I'm still on the ice. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on. Oh, darn it, dude. Dude, just cut. Man alive. That putt, I thought Dreeder was going to hit the putt in his own net where it was. 12:46 to go. 3-3. I'm still on the ice. Come on. Come on. And losing the face-off. Oh, Depote! No! Dude, how did you not... I think it hit the stick that was on the ice or something. Oh my. I knew that guy was going to be right there. Come on. No. There's Gord. Oh, lost. Come on, Gord. I gotta get off here. I can't. It's about half a period to go. 10 minutes for a Stanley Cup. 6 minutes now. 6:13, 3-3. If this game goes overtime, that's insane, dude. 6 minutes. Oh, penalty! Yes! Penalty on the Flyers. We have an extra tacker on. Delayed penalty. Giordano. I almost ran into him. Pass it! Got blocked and just missed the left side. And eventually, eventually it is touched by the Flyers. But man, my shot was blocked. And it's on board shit again. This is charging this time. But man, that hit was blocked but almost rolled in on the left side. Why am I off the ice? I must be on the second unit or something? And they only put me out with 10 seconds left. Even if I'm not on the second unit, put me out there. 3:06 to go in the game slot, 10 seconds to go in the power play. Here we go. I mean, we lose a face-off. We're 0 for 3 with 7 shots. 3 minutes to go, tied at 3. Here we go. Man, I just don't like it. Here we go. Here we go! Oh, that was close. 2:06. I'm 28 assists, well 29 now, but it's come into the game. I have 1 assist, just in our second goal. Here we go, 2:06. Come on. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a goal. What a save, Dreeder. Come on, pass it. Put it. Yes! Yes! We have the lead! 58 seconds! I thought they were not call a tip-in motion because he almost tipped it in the net. As it took a weird bounce and it went in and gored. Yeah, it hit the blocker of Hart. I believe then it hit a Flyers player's stick. Then it hit a stick of a Flyers player, and then Gord ended up getting the punt in the blue paint and a wide open net, and he tucked it in. It was technically unassisted because the Flyers did have possession of the puck. That guy just got absolutely KO'd. So it was unassisted because, like I said, the Flyers did have possession. It turned it over, and then Gord put it in. Here we go. Oh, I had a backdoor feed. Probably pulling hard in a minute here. We're up 4-3. 40 seconds to go in Game 7. They're pulling them. Depote by Vinny J for the dagger. Oh, why didn't it go over there? I thought it would go in the net. Here's Ristolainen, 30 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. And a save, Dreeder. Don't pass it out. 19.4. 6 on 5 for the Flyers. But I thought I had to get closer to get. Oh. What is this? Oh, we're supposed to be seeing the Stanley Cup right now being taken out of the case. Instead, we're seeing the bottom of people's feet. Well, it's going to be presented either way, because it's Game 7. Here we go, 6 on 5 for the Flyers. Here we go, come on, Gord, win it. and of course he loses it. And it's blocked into the corner. Up ahead, Vinny J for the dagger this time. 10 seconds. And, oh, it got blocked. But there only 6 seconds. Ristolainen. Konecny. Puts it away, Vinny J. Everly's got it. And the Kraken have won the cup. What a story of perseverance. As the Kraken have won the Stanley Cup here in year number 1 as an NHL franchise. They were down 3 games to 1 in the series, and have come back to win the game and the series. So we were down in the game and the series, and we came back to win the game and the series. As I did not get my empty net goal, but more importantly, we didn't give up a goal, and the Kraken have won the cup. Vinny did get 1 assist though, and he kind of set up that game-winning goal. Didn't get an assist though because the Flyers turned it over. Basically, in like the blue paint, they turned it over. And there's the handshake line, the greatest tradition in sports. There's our captain right there, Giordano. There's Corey Perry, who's lost a lot of Stanley Cups in a row. It's what, 3 Stanley Cups in a row he's lost with Dallas, Montreal, and now Philly. Where's Van? I didn't see. There's Donskoy, who tied it at 3, and there's Giordano. There's Alexi at number 2. There's Larson in the background, hugging the goodies out of Vanacek. And I'm not the. I guess I'm not the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. How am I not the? How is that even not? How is that even possible? I'm not. I like 45 points. Yanni Dort is a Conn Smythe Trophy winner, which means he's the playoff MVP. I'm apparently not the playoff MVP, but I still won the Stanley Cup, I guess. But I don't know how I'm not. I mean, yes, he had more goals than me, but I had like 40-something points still. Oh my, that might be the thumbnail right there. And the captain's first to hold it up. That might be the thumbnail of the Stanley Cup might be or the picture of the Stanley Cup might be the thumbnail. There we go. As he's first to raise it over his head. I better be one of them to hold it up. I might not be. Giordano's first. My goodness. What a way to end the series. I didn't score. I was quick. Who is that? I don't know who that even is. It's not me. It's number, can't see his number. Thought it said number 13. Yeah, it is number 13, which is Tatar. That is me. At least I had to raise the cup. I didn't win the Conn Smythe Trophy, but at least Vinny J is raising the Stanley Cup. As you can see, it says J, number 9 on the jersey. So at least he's raising the Stanley Cup. My goodness. I'll take that. What a season. I thought we were going to lose the Stanley Cup, especially being down 3-1. But never say never. It's not over until the fat lady sends, and it's now over. And I'm handing it off to Driedger, who had that great save with like 1 minute left, or a minute 15 left, and then we went down and scored. As Driedger played a big part here in this game, as we were down 2-0 and 3-1, but come back to win 4-3. And there's the picture. Vinny J is right there, right over the left shoulder of our captain Giordano. And that's it. And I think Coach is going to talk to us. I don't know why. But, I mean, we just won the Stanley Cup, Coach. That was why I wanted to see we're playing their zone and putting the pressure on them. Coach, we just won the Stanley Cup, so you would think you would be a little more excited. But at least still, if he was mad at me, I would be mad at him because it's like, we just won the Stanley Cup, dude. We came back to win the game. We came back to win Game 6 and Game 7, and we came back to win the series. I mean, we lost Game 1, but lost Games 2, 3, and 4. We're down 3-1 in the series. We won Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7. As we came back in Game 6 and won in overtime on the road, and then here in Game 7, we were down 2-0 and 3-1, but come back to win 4-3. As I'm not sure if I was one of the stars or not. I only had 1 assist. Gord had 2 goals, including ended up being the Stanley Cup winning goal, which was the second goal. I had 1 assist, played 33 minutes, +1 for plus minus and 7 shots. Yeah, Dort had 2 goals and an assist. Eberle 1 goal and an assist. Don Stoy a goal. Larson an assist. Yarncroke an assist. Vinny J an assist. Yeah. We scored the only goal for either team in the third. My goodness. What a game. Well, yeah, I actually want to see the replay of that goal. Well, was my shot here blocked? Or maybe I just shot it accidentally into the corner, I don't know. But I just want to see the goal, although I have to like back up all the way here. Can I go any faster? There we go. And then I think it's right here because I'm pretty. The referee, yeah, it's right here. Okay, so I set it up. Dreeder made, or not Dreeder, but Hart made the save. Oh yeah, 55 got possession of it right there. And that's what happened. He definitely turned it over, but they said the goal was unassisted. See, my shot was stopped by the blocker of Hart, and you can see number 55 picked it up with his stick, but then he moved the stick over, and the stick with the puck on it hit the pad of Hart, and then number 55 lost it, and then Gord literally just had to literally tap it in. He had to dunked it in, which he did. And yeah, there was nowhere near a kick in motion, but for some reason I thought they would say like, I don't know, just looked weird at live time, but nowhere near kick in motion. Yeah, third star was Voracek. I think the second star was Eberle, and the first star was Gord, something like that. I'm about to go back to the main menu. Right now, yeah, second star was Eberle. First star would be Gord. I only had 1 assist. I wish I scored. I had a couple chances for the empty net, but I set up that good goal right there that they just showed. It was our second goal of the game as a team, and Gordon's first goal. Yeah. Let's go out to the main menu because, well, the reporters probably will say, well, you talk about, you won the Stanley Cup and stuff, and then and see what awards I won. Because of course I didn't win the Conn Smythe Trophy, but we still won the Stanley Cup, so I'll take that. I thought I would win this playoff MVP, which is the Conn Smythe Trophy, but I didn't. But we still won the Stanley Cup, so at least, I have 3 series this year in NHL 22. This series, a franchise series, and an expansion of franchise series. I played 1 season in all 3, or 2 seasons really in franchise. And this is the only series here in NHL 22 that I actually won a Stanley Cup in. The other two series I never won a Stanley Cup, but I did here in this series, and yeah, Kraken have won the cup. James Sabalski just said year 2 is going to be hard to top. Well, unfortunately, there will be no year 2. Hopefully, maybe in NHL 23, I'll be able to do 2 seasons, maybe. I only had that 1 assist. I had a +1 for ±, 7 shots, 4 hits, and played just over 33 minutes. But we've won the cup. I'm actually ecstatic here. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see here. Stanley Cup champions, Seattle Kraken, 2021-2022. Kraken first year, or have won the Stanley Cup in their first year as an NHL franchise. The Golden Knights were in the same position in 2017, but the Golden Knights lost to the Vegas Golden Knights lost to the Washington Capitals in the 2018 Stanley Cup final. But for the Kraken, unlike the Golden Knights, the Kraken in their first year as an NHL franchise win the Stanley Cup and not lose it. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to the media or anything before. Okay, playoffs are complete. Playoffs have ended. Stanley Cup champions, Seattle Kraken. Calder Cup champions, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton Penguins. Wish it was the Texas Stars, but yeah, there's a conversation with the reporter before. This is probably the last conversation I have in this episode or in the series, because remember this. Yeah, you guys Do not make it easy on yourselves going down 3-1 despite the tough odds. You managed to turn the series around. Doesn't matter how we got there. It's the end result. It's the end result that matters. We're all Stanley Cup champions now. We are. The Kraken played their best when you had your back up against the wall. Congratulations, Vinny. See ya. Thank you. Thank you. Followers. I gained 50 followers. +1 for a trait point, and then +300 management for the Stanley Cup Championship. And other than that, probably be it for this series, because I'm not going to send the off season or anything, because I'm done with the series. There's another. Can I stop with the? Well, is this about the off season or is it about something else? Because I think I'm talking to the same reporter. Vinny J, Stanley Cup champion. I guess it does not matter how you played when you win the Stanley Cup. There's no feeling like lifting the cup above your head. I'm glad I got to be a part of this team for this run. I didn't score a goal in Game 7, but I did assist. I don't think I got an A for a overall team grade or overall grade for Game 7. I don't think I did. Great season, Vinny. Enjoy your off season. See ya. I said see ya. I think it was the same reporter. +75 for management. What was that? I mean, I did have an assist. I had a couple of chances for the empty net, but both of them went like 10 feet wide. Okay, can I just stop? Can I stop with the reports, please? I'm not just sick of this already. Why am I in a uniform in the off season? So here at the end of the season, and you managed to become a very respectful figure in your team, Vinny. Yeah, you know, my teammates and I really respect each other, so it's good to be part of that. Okay. Carlos, it's great to hear you've helped foster such a good relationship with the team. Best of luck next season. Okay, thanks. See you later. I had 92 points in the regular season. I gained another 50 followers. I think I just want to have a point where I stop and show you the final stuff, but I'm just getting bombarded. Okay, I stop. No, I don't want to leave. I just want to stop the simming. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to show you the final stats here. Final stats. I had 92 points in the regular season. Playoff stats, though. Playoff stats. Gord did have 2 more points than me, 46 to 44, but like, I mean, yeah, we both had the same amount of assists with 29, but he had 15, or he had 17 goals. I had 15. So I get why he was a Conn Smythe Trophy winner. I had 15 goals, 29 assists, 44 points. Scored at the same thing. He just had 2 more goals, 17 instead of 15. And Everly had 37 points, and then everyone else: Tanev 18, Tatar 16, Appleton 16, Giordano 14, Donskoy 13, so on and so forth. So I had 92 points in the regular season and 44 points in the postseason. Here's the final playoff picture here for the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs. We beat the Jets, the Golden Knights, the Blackhawks, and then the Flyers. As I said, there's the final playoff picture for 2022. Kraken have won it all. As we came back to win the Game 7 and Game 6, and we also came back to win the series. My goodness, what a game. Or what a series, what a season, and what a series. Great, you know, what a game, what a series, what a season, and what a series. Well, this series, 20 episodes, including this one. It was a great ride. Hopefully maybe I can do it again in NHL 23. So when I did it for Christmas, and if I don't do it for Christmas, I'll just buy it with my own money then if I don't do it for Christmas. But yeah. My franchise and my Spencer franchise, I didn't win the Stanley Cup, but here in Be a Pro, I did win the Stanley Cup. And I'll take one series, I'll take one of my series here in NHL 22 of me. I have to word that right. At least one of my series is I won the Stanley Cup. One series is better than none. That's what I meant to say. That was what I was trying to say the first time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I won the Stanley Cup. You should have enjoyed this video because I did win the Stanley Cup. And I'll see you in my next video here on this channel. Okay, that's down red, closing the board if it's episode. Okay, that's down red, closing the board if that's episode. if you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in in my next video here on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video here on this channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Eat a lot of bacon. Go Kraken. And I'll see you in NHL 23.